Today, the university awards Doctor of Humane Letters to 4 individuals whose achievements have illuminated our times, challenged our way of thinking, and sought to enhance our world. In a special tribute to the accomplishments and as an expression of appreciation from this university, the Board of Trustees has voted to confer at this ceremony Doctor of Humane Letters upon the distinguished individuals present here. 3 of those awards were made at this morning's ceremony. It is my honor to welcome our 4th recipient and commencement speaker, Dr. Howard Koh, to receive his Doctor of Humane Letters. Dr. Howard Koh, you were selected by President Barack Obama, and you have served as the Assistant Secretary for Health for the United States Department of Health and Human Services since 2009. The Office of the Assistant Secretary for Health implements interdisciplinary programs relating to disease prevention, health promotion, and the reduction of health disparities. Dr. Koh, you have been an advocate for the promotion of women's, minority, and adolescent health, and have worked on critical areas such as HIV/AIDS and chronic infectious diseases, vaccine programs, fitness, sports and nutrition, bioethics, population affairs, blood supply, research integrity, and human research protections. You previously served as a Harvey V. Feinberg Professor of Practice of Public Health and Associate Dean for Public Health Practice at the Harvard School of Public Health. You served as Commissioner for Public Health from Massachusetts from 1997 to 2003, overseeing advanced tobacco control and cancer screening. In addition, you oversaw the bioterrorism response after 9/11 and anthrax controls. You also manage health issues for the homeless, newborn screening, organ donation, suicide prevention, and international public health partnerships. You graduated from Yale College and the Yale University of Medicine. You completed postgraduate training at Boston City and Massachusetts General Hospitals, serving as chief resident at both. You earned board certification in 4 medical fields: internal medicine, hematology, medical oncology, and dermatology, as well as a Master of Public Health degree from Boston University. A past chair of the Massachusetts Coalition for a Healthy Future, you received the 2012 Champion Award for the Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids and were named by the New England Division of the American Cancer Society as one of the most influential persons in the fight against tobacco in the last 25 years. For your significant and ongoing contributions to public health and the field of medicine, the University of Massachusetts Lowell is proud to confer upon you its highest honor, Doctor of Humane Letters. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Massachusetts, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges thereunto pertaining. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming this year's commencement speaker, Dr. Howard Koh.
Chancellor Meehan, honored trustees, distinguished faculty, graduates, alumni, families, and friends. Congratulations, UMass Lowell, class of 2014. All right. What a wonderful day, and what a thrill it is to honor you at this moment of great celebration. Joining me today are my wife, Dr. Claudia Arrig, and our 3 children, Stephen, Daniel, and Katie. We all share in your pride. You have made extraordinary efforts to earn degrees in health, engineering, science, social science, education, business, fine arts, and the humanities. You have all committed to becoming educated citizens of the world, and I know you will make our country stronger. And what a time to celebrate this great school. By every measure, UMass Lowell is blossoming like never before. Under the visionary leadership of your tireless Chancellor, Marty Meehan, UMass Lowell has witnessed record growth in enrollment, a surge in research funding and scholarship, increased prominence in areas such as science, business, the arts, and sports, and a tremendous physical transformation of your historic campus. Each new accomplishment has only accelerated the momentum to make the next accomplishment possible. If you want a powerful example of leadership and change for good, look no further than your own university. Such leadership and such change is never easy. Most people say they want change when actually they just want things to be the same, but to feel better about it. Most people are like the caterpillar, looking up at the butterfly and saying, "You'll never find me flying around in one of those things." But of course, the major reason UMass Lowell can celebrate such leadership is because of you, the graduates. You can now say that you contributed to this dynamic university during a time of great transformation. So I am particularly proud to celebrate with you because themes of leadership have fascinated me throughout my own life journey in the worlds of medicine, academia, advocacy, public health, and public service. But I know many of you may be thinking, what happens next? How do I leverage my education here to go on and be an agent of change in the world? How can I find meaning in my future and be the best leader I can possibly be? In my brief moments with you, I would like to share some thoughts on these profound and personal questions. For I know that you will be a leader and a force for change by first, living a journey of purpose, second, encouraging the heart, and third, being willing to challenge the odds to make a difference. First, leadership requires a commitment to a journey of purpose. Here in Tsongas Center, we can honor the legacy of Senator Paul Tsongas. He often referred to his life as a journey of purpose, a journey he proudly shared with his life partner, our wonderful Congresswoman, Nikki Tsongas. Living a journey of purpose, with purpose, and on purpose requires a sense of mission about what we do and who we are. It is that sense of purpose that gives us profound meaning in our work and our lives. In your time at UMass Lowell, you have committed to learning with purpose. Now the question is, how should we go on and commit to living with purpose? As you consider the future, some of you may think you know exactly how to achieve your specific life goals. You have it all planned out. But let me assure you, it won't happen that way. Your journey will take many unpredictable twists and turns. So be prepared to be flexible. For as the saying goes, blessed are the flexible, so that ye shall not be bent out of shape. The reality is that few of us know exactly what our next steps will be, and that's fine. because a vital ingredient of your journey will be flexibility, being open to life experiences so that you can, someday, in the words of former California First Lady Maria Shriver, pinpoint your passion. When you pinpoint your passion, you will feel that you have found a calling. You can then direct your future to expressing yourself, not just proving yourself. Years ago, when I was sitting through my own medical school graduation ceremony, I thought I had some idea of where my journey might lead. I wanted to be a physician for as long as I could remember. I wanted to help as many as I could. So I started my clinical career as a young doctor, determined to cure every patient put before me. Over my 30-year career as a clinician and healer, I was fortunate to cure sometimes and comfort often. The mission of direct patient care will always be, for me, a noble, if not sacred, enterprise. But early in my training, I quickly discovered that despite my best efforts, far too many of my patients were succumbing to preventable illnesses, such as tobacco addiction, substance abuse, HIV, obesity-related diabetes, and much more. Too many of my patients were suffering preventable suffering and dying preventable deaths. This realization was a source of great personal and professional anguish. Yet this realization also motivated me to search for broader ways to make a difference. That realization marked the beginning of a new chapter for me into public service, first as Massachusetts Commissioner of Public Health, and now as Assistant Secretary for Health for the United States. In this way, I know I have found a calling. Working in public health means understanding that our good health is a gift. It is precious, and it is fragile. We have it today, and we hope we have it tomorrow. And the only way to protect that gift is through stronger disease prevention and a focus on public health that can add years to all of our lives and quality of life to all of our years. Second, as you prepare for the future, I hope that you will fully understand that leadership is fundamentally about encouraging the heart. Yes, good leaders set goals, track outcomes, and assess progress, but without authentic connections with others, those actions can be meaningless. Leadership authors James Kouzes and Barry Posner remind us that the soul of leadership is mobilizing people to want to struggle for higher aspirations. It's about recognizing the human spirit. It's about inspiration and aspiration. So fundamentally, it's about recognizing people, enabling people, caring for people, and connecting with people. It's about encouraging the heart. The best way to encourage the heart is to work harder every day to connect with others. For example, too many say they care about the world when they haven't even tried to connect with their next-door neighbor. And in this digital age, we can text and tweet so many, so far away, while utterly ignoring the person sitting next to us. This is a missed opportunity. For every person around you represents not only a work of art, but also a potential companion on the journey. So every day, try to encourage the heart and connect with someone. Start with the person sitting next to you in the classroom, in your next meeting, or wherever you are. Put down your smartphone and give them your full attention. Ask about their family, their hobbies, their sports teams, or their dog, even if they don't have a dog. Show them that you care. For as the saying goes, no one cares how much you know unless they first know how much you care. And always keep the connections with your friends and family as strong as possible. They are the ones who supported you every step of the way. Honor them and never take them for granted. Cherish your family and tell them you love them. Because after all, as the saying goes, the true definition of a family member is one who really knows you but loves you anyway. Third, be willing to challenge the odds to make a difference. Leaders are those who refuse to accept the status quo. They overcome their own fears, step into the unknown, and are willing to embrace being the underdog. Many of you may feel like you have been an underdog your whole life and have faced tremendous odds just to attend and graduate from this great university. And it's easy to be daunted by giant obstacles that seem to face us as we consider future demanding careers in health, science, engineering, education, business, or wherever your path may lead. But as my friend, the late Reverend William Sloane Coffin once said, giant obstacles are brilliant opportunities, brilliantly disguised as giant obstacles. Sometimes it's simply the willingness to face the odds that can make you stronger in ways you never imagined. My family knows a little about challenging the odds, too. My parents journeyed to this country from Korea a generation ago, searching for the American dream. In doing so, they sacrificed and they persevered for a better life for their children and their children's children. They told us kids how lucky we were to be born in this country, how fortunate we were to enjoy rights and freedom, and how it was our duty and our destiny to live a life of higher purpose and make something of ourselves in this land of opportunity. When I was a child growing up as a minority member in this society, I never imagined that one day I would be serving in leadership positions. There were few, if any, role models for me as an Asian American entering public service. But looking back, my parents instilled in us the willingness to tackle the odds to make a difference. My wife and I have now tried to do the same for our children. And I know there's so many parents and families here who have loved, supported, and cherished you graduates every step of the way. They helped you tackle the odds. They believed in you so you could believe in yourself. So how about a big round of applause for your parents and families right now? As a nation, we can also celebrate a historic time in overcoming the odds to advance America's health. Despite tremendous challenges, in 2014, we have witnessed the historic implementation of the Affordable Care Act. Health reform now offers the promise not only of extending access to health insurance coverage to millions of Americans, but also creating new opportunities for prevention and public health. Right now, our society is asking fundamental questions about how we can promote better health for all. We invite everyone to be involved. For as Senator Ted Kennedy once wrote, at stake are not just the details of policy, but fundamental principles of social justice and the character of our country. So as I close, Congratulations, UMass Lowell Class of 2014. We are proud of you, and we are proud of your promise for the future. May your journey be filled with purpose. May you connect with others and encourage the heart. May you be willing to face the odds to make a difference. And as you leave here, may you use your education, your passion, and your unique talents to be the best leaders you can possibly be. Congratulations, thank you, and God bless you all.